God bless you, everyone. So I had this dream that I like to share with y'all. It was a couple of days ago, and it's for a specific people group. A lot of times my dreams are not literal, but it has some some things in it where it's literal. Um, so what I was seeing is a step down program, a halfway house. It was kind of like a halfway house. And I'm observing all this. I'm not in the dream, but I'm observing. I'm seeing all this happen. So there was a woman who had a telephone cord wrapped around her neck. And it was made known to me that she had this telephone cord wrapped around her neck because when she is to go inside this halfway house, that if she was attacked by the prisoners, someone would be able to take that cord and pull her out. Um, and she was just very nasty. I remember that she was just very, like, the feeling that was coming off of her was that she was just mean and nasty. Um, but she had this way about her, like, she knew that she was going to be okay because the people in there were not going to forfeit their release. They were like this close to being released and being free. So they were not willing to, do something to her that would hamper them being released. Um, and that was the end of the dream. And then I heard the word Samson, and then that was the end of the dream. Um, so what God is saying here is that God is speaking specifically to people who are in the prison system and are very close to being released. It's like you've changed your mindset around, like Samson did. Like you change your, like, at the end of his life, Samson had a transformation. And not that this is the end of your life, but God is saying that stick in there with it. There's something going on where you have people who are basically not for you. They're doing what they need to do. They're managing the home or the step down program, but they're nasty. And it's like, it makes you just want to go off on the person. And God is saying, stick in there with it. Ignore the person as much as you can. Give it to God. God sees that you are God sees that you are you have changed, that you are seeking him, that you're growing in him. God is proud of you in that, and he's saying continue on your path, and that you're this close, and the reason why the woman had a telephone cord. Now, my impression in the dream that a lot of you are young, that this message is for. So I need to explain this. Okay, back in the day, we had these long telephone cords that could go throughout your entire house. This is before cordless phone. So we had these long telephone cords. And the longer the better. And you could just go throughout the whole house with this telephone cord. So the reason why the telephone cord was around this woman's neck is because the telephone represents the call. Okay, the call that's on your life. And what she wants to do, well, the spirit inside of her or him, what they want to do is to mess you up, take you away from your call. So God is saying that you need to persist. You need to ignore this woman, this woman or man, because it could be it could be the culture of the place. A place that you would think that would be there to cultivate you and to help you to get you ready for your release into society, but yet the culture is not right. It's like they trying to come at you. It's like they trying to um just irritate you on purpose. But what I saw in the dream was that you were committed to your purpose. You were committed to your call. You know that God has something much more for you. And so you were committed to the point where you were not going to react. You were not going to react. And even this wasn't in a dream, but sometimes, you could be in a place and your fellow um, colleagues or inmates, they could be also instigating stuff. And so God is just saying, continue to walk that path that he set before you, and continue to walk the path that he set before you, and you'll be released, and you'll be able to be you'll be able to fulfill your purpose and your call, and God is going to work these things out. So, and I believe another reason why God said Samson, because you're going to be a mighty man of God. You're going to be a mighty man of God. And this is going to be like um, a death. This is going to be like a death of the old man and the renewing of the new man in you. It's going to be like a whole new, because when Samson, if you know the story of Samson, when he went through that whole thing and he had his eyes dug out, they gouged out his eyes, but he was able to see more when they did that. And so it's like, you've been through some stuff. Obviously, if you in there, you've been through some stuff. But now it's like you're going to be able to see more than what you've ever seen before because of what you went through. And you're going to be a mighty man of God, and you're going to be an effective tool in God's hand to be able to help someone else. You're going to be able to help someone or prevent someone from going through what you went through, or showing them how you got through, or both. And so you're going to be a mighty man of God. So whoever you are, just God bless you, and stick in there, and don't let anyone turn you around. Don't let anyone take you off the track that God has placed before you. So God bless you, and I love you, and until I see you guys next time.